guys, it's Thrift Store Phone Warrior here, and today we're going to be discussing Rival TS. Now, the Fortnite TS was my favorite of all the Fortnite blasters that have been released so far. I don't play Fortnite, but even though I don't play the game, I loved the way this particular weapon looked in the game. And when it came out in Nerf form, I got it the day it came out, and I love the way this blaster feels. Of course, as we all know, you load 4 darts here in the bottom. Once it's loaded, fires, or you can slam fire it. But for such a glorious and large device, I felt it was a real shame it could only hold 4 shots. What could I do to make this better? And that's when I came up with the Rival TS. What I wanted to do was utilize as much of the dead space that's inside a TS as is possible. In the original blaster, most of the room up here isn't used. A lot of this space is empty. Most of the mechanism is down here for the trigger. Your magazine is up front. All your pump and everything is right down in here. So it gave me a lot of room to work with, being that it's a replica of a video game weapon, and it's not just designed around the parts inside it like most standard Nerf would be. When we look inside, we could see the trigger mechanism, the internals, and the internal hopper. The trigger has been extended with a piece of cutting board. I use discarded kitchen cutting boards in a lot of my builds. It makes for a good large piece of plastic that's sturdy enough for the purpose. See, I've put the end here with the catch, and I've made a mechanism here to hold it. And when the trigger is pulled, now obviously I need a stronger spring down here at the end, but it works. Plunger, of course, the stuff, it comes back through here. You can see where I had to trim out the interior. I had to trim out some of the, a lot of this was unnecessary for the trigger, because in the stock one, it comes all the way up here. There's a real large orange piece in the stock one. Didn't need any of that. The hopper, you can tell, this is still a work in progress. Like I said, obviously I demonstrated it. It works. The hopper, I'm trying to get as much capacity as I can with as little jamming as possible. The problem I had when I first tried to make the hopper as high capacity as I could was there was enough room where balls could get stuck next to each other. Even if it doesn't have the high capacity I wanted, this blaster originally could only hold 4 darts. And now it can hold, you can fire this a whole lot more now without having to reload. Down here, we'll take a look at the system where it's connected to the priming handle. This is, unfortunately, despite being really cool looking, this is one of the worst designed priming handles in history. Because your hand is on the back of it, like on a backwards slope. It's backwards. If it was flipped backwards, it'd be a lot better. You'd have this grip here. But it's meant to look like the one from the video game, so I understand. This is harder to prime than the stock TS would be. It does require more effort. Take a look at the front here, and you can see how just the barrel just sticks out. I didn't really do any trimming there or anything. I just put that barrel through. And because of the shape of the TS front, it's nice and hidden. The titanium fit inside this beautifully. As soon as I carved out as much of the internals, look on this side, you can see more. I literally carved everything out of this and made it flat. There's some styrofoam supports here for the hopper. And this is part of a cutting board. Now this channel here, you can see this. I know this looks super jank, but again, watch the video of it firing. This channel here is for the sides of this mechanism. And it doesn't need these teeth on the top, but since there's those teeth there, I was able to connect this piece to connect to the back of it, so it connects to the back of the priming handle, so it's nice and sturdy. Originally, when I tried it, you can see here, this piece broke. It was only supported down here. That was not enough. So I strengthened all of this and then connected it on the back. And when this is connected, this fits perfectly inside that bottom black round section of the TS. I'll take this here, fit that on there, and you can see just how quick that all snaps right back together, despite having an entirely new blaster inside of it.